Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be making a fishtail barbed wire bracelet. So I've got a finished fishtail bracelet here in front of me. I used black. I thought that'd look good for the barbed wire look, and I'm also using a metal shackle for the closure. If you don't know how to make a fishtail bracelet, I've linked to that video down in the description, so feel free to check that out. Let's dive right in. So start by using about 5 to 6 feet of microcord. I used 6 feet last time and I had, I think, about a foot left over, so I'm going to do that again just to be safe. And I'm going to make a nice ball of plastic on the end of this so that it doesn't slide through the bracelet when I start. Then take the other end and thread that onto your fid. This is a type 1 fid. Alright, and then for this first part you're going to want to leave the bracelet closed and not open it up. That's going to allow us to get the right length of cord on here. So just start at one end, poke it through a secure part of the knot. I'm going to go up right next to the ends of my cord from the bracelet. Right between the two sides of the weave. And pull all the extra cord through. You can kind of hide the end in there. Then just run it along the middle, all the way around to the other side, and then poke it down through to the bottom. And now on the bottom side, we're going to want to loop it around just one section of the weave. So I'm going to go underneath that there. This isn't an exact science. Just do it someplace that's not going to be super noticeable. And then back up through the same spot. With the type 1 fid, you have to be careful that you don't just poke holes in your 550 cord. It's pretty easy to do because this one's fairly sharp. Alright, so now to get that barbed wire look, we're just going to wrap this loose cord around our standing end here a bunch of times, so that it's going to look like the two are twisted together. So this is kind of what we're going for. We're just going to tighten that down a little bit, and it might help to hold onto the part that's already woven. Just try to keep it even as you go. Sometimes it's easy for it to get really tight in one place and very loose in the other. And it'll look best if you have about the same tension all the way around the bracelet. Alright, so now once we're back to that starting end, we're just going to push it down through the middle again, back to our starting point. Doesn't really matter where. Wherever you can hide it best. And now, to do our first little bit of barbed wire, the sharp bits that you wind around it, we're going to go under a couple of these loops on the bottom side. So I'm going to go 3, and you can decide to do it even after every one or change it up and do a little bit more random so that it looks more like the actual wire, however you want to do it. So I came up right here. Now I'm just going to pull that around to the top end so that it's just coming out of the one side there. And now tuck it around and underneath your middle cord. And do that about 4 times. If you look up barbed wire, you'll find out that there's probably 20 different kinds, so there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just however you think looks good. So now I've done about 4 times around, and to do that other spike, I'm just going to push it between the two weaves on the other side like that. And then when you go around to the bottom side, I'm just going to go under a couple more. I'm going to go 4 this time. And then you can do the same thing, just kind of a mirror image of the last one. Take the cord over, and then around and underneath. Again, about 4 times. And just do these spaced out around the entire bracelet. Alright, so we're just finishing up this last one here. Pull that last cord down around to the back. Then I'm just going to thread it through all the remaining cords. So I've got about 5 left here. Sometimes I'll just go 1 to start with, so that I can get it locked in before my little coil comes undone. And I will just wrap it up right there. So just like you would with 550 cord, cut it pretty close to the weave. What I do is probably closer to a 1/2 inch with this cord because it melts down so fast. And then just melt that down. And there's no need to flatten that because that'll pull into the weave. And there we go. There is our barbed wire bracelet. Another reason I really like this bracelet is that when you lay it out flat, the cord kind of bunches up and actually looks like a 3D barbed wire. Thought that was a nice look to it. You can do your center strands looser if you want it to look like this when it's on your wrist too. But yeah, hope you guys liked that bracelet. If you did, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe to see more videos in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.